Hello, everybody. Welcome to FC Amakhosi Venture. And this is Sunday. Like, comment, subscribe. So, this could be the last video for the year. I'm just thinking and contemplating. I mean, everyone is on holidays, and I'm still shocked that there are those who still have time to watch the videos and interact, which I'm grateful for. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be the last episode, but we'll see. We'll gauge with the next game that you are playing on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if we're gonna react to that game or do a match preview on that one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, just wanna take a rest as well. Just wanna spend time with my family as well. Probably I'll do another video. I'll see because my wife is still at work, is still working until the don't know, I think the 21st or so. But yeah, we'll see. But for now, just want to react to the news that I saw on Dan Dance and then some of the things that the fans are saying about Steve Barker, and then we'll talk about Ngezane. So where should I start? Uh, where should I start? Let me start on Ngezane. So Chiefs made it a very, very, very wise decision when it comes to selling Ngezane to this team in Belgium. They made a wise decision. They put on a certain clause of 10%, meaning what? Any team that wants to buy Ngezane from the current team will they'll buy him with whatever amount, and then Chiefs will get 10% of that amount. So I was doing my stats that I got, I think from is it Austin? Yes. Austin said that Kaizer Chiefs with this new club that are interested in him that plays in France. So when he rounded up his figures, he said that the team that wants him now, the current team says that okay, instead of selling this guy with 61 million or so, we're gonna sell this guy 123 million. And if there's no team that meets those figures, therefore we are not selling this guy. But they're a team that is willing to sell. They're a team that sells. They're not a team that keeps players to themselves and then end up chasing away talents or end up losing players for free. So they're willing to sell Ngezane just 6 months, if I'm not mistaken, 6 months into the current season or into the current team, 6 months already. So he's gonna be sold at 123 million. So if 123 million, he ends up being sold to this team in France. That means Kaizer Chiefs would get 10%. What is 10% of that amount? It is 12,300,000. 12,300,000. You know what that means? Remember, we sold this guy 12 million to this club that currently is playing at, and then we get 12,300,000. We're gonna make a 100% sale on top of that. So, which means that when I do my maths, we're gonna get 24 million 300,000. This is one of the best deals that you would have done as a club. Say that he actually goes to play for this team in France. But, and as much as that is a good business for the club, I wish that we are selling club. I wish that we still sell players at their peak. But how many players are at the peak? How many players that are wanted by overseas clubs? How many players are wanted by overseas clubs? Because if that was the case, I mean, we're gonna be like making like smart business. But yeah, I can't discredit this, or I cannot play down the fact that we're gonna make another 12 million from the same player that we sold to this team in Belgium. That was one of the wisest decisions that Kaizer Chiefs have made. So yeah, so moving right along, so I'm gonna be talking about the job that is available for these coaches. That remember that we have an unattached coach. Yes, the coach that we have is currently on an interim basis, so meaning what is not a permanent coach yet. No one knows what's gonna happen. We all have our wishes, we all have our desires. Hence, this article on Far Post talks about Dan Dance. So Dan Dance, I wanna, cause they interviewed him, asking him like what are his takes, like what is his take regarding this job, or regarding the rumors that he's been linked to this massive club of ours, this massive institution. So he said that I've heard a lot of fans and pundits saying that Chiefs need an enterprising style of football that Dance plays, he says. Every time I went to Chiefs game before the match, everybody was saying, "Hey, coach, we heard the news that you are coming to Kaizer Chiefs." And then Chiefs won 3-0 that time. And they didn't say anything afterwards after we won. So we are flip-flopping as fans as well, because each time that we win, we keep quiet. But each time we draw or we lose, we are so vocal. We are so vocal. Hey, we want a new coach. We want a new coach. A coach is gonna start as soon as possible. But once we win, as Denten says, it all becomes so silent in the room. So he then says that the article continues to read like this. When the former Marumo Gallants and Chipper coach was probed on whether, like he was being that when he was probed on whether he would be a good fit at Chiefs, he said, "I don't want to disrespect my current employers, which is Baroka. But any team that is good, that has resources like Kaizer Chiefs, everybody would want to coach there. I don't want to disrespect my club. I have a contract." But he has hinted that he would love to take on this job. And yeah, so many of you guys, some of the people that I'm close with, they said that if Kaizer Chiefs can get Dance, yeah, that would be happy and all those things. And I asked one question, and I asked the question that, sure, we get Dance, he plays beautiful football, but what has he won? Aren't we repeating the same mistakes? Same mistakes. We are, as fans, we would run this club as a charity case, that each and every opportunity that comes, or each and every coach that is available, we hand, like, we hand that opportunity to come and coach us. What is the criteria? What is the profile of us profiling these coaches that we say that we want? Imagine if the management was listening to all of us. Today we want 10 tens, they go and get 10 tens, and then our others say that no, 10 tens hasn't performed, let us kick him out. And then comes suddenly once Mangoba minutes, then they fire him. Comes another person, says that, hey, I want a Brazilian coach. They come, they go, the management goes and then signs that coach. Imagine if the management was listening to all of us. I'm not saying that they're not listening to us, but they are listening to us, but they also need to be, like, they need to think hard if the coach that they will sign next will meet the vision and the criteria that they want to achieve, or the vision that they have. So what kind of a coach they're looking at, no one knows. No one said that between Bobby and Kaizer Jr., or even Doctor himself, and said that, you know what, this is the profile that you are looking at. This is the profile that we are profiling our coaches or the next coach. Had we been told, I'm telling you, we will not be out here talking and talking and talking, debating, fighting amongst ourselves, because we would have, like, okay, you know what, this one does not meet the requirements. His profile or the requirements, it does not meet them, meaning what, that, okay, you know what, let's just chunk his CV into the bin. But yeah, we are not taught. But anyway, it doesn't stop us from reacting, because I'm one of those who are reacting. I am reacting to the news. I'm not saying anything about Dance, but for me, he would not. Okay, let me just put my point. Dance would not be the ideal coach for me as the main coach. Probably as a second coach or as an assistant coach, he would be a good coach too, like, to introduce the style of football, but he can't introduce the style of football. Is not the main coach. So meaning what, we need to get a coach who's same-minded as him, saying that, okay, this, we have a long-term vision, because I mean, Dance, he's old, and Dance is not the main coach, and therefore he will not be able to instill that philosophy of his, and there might be contradicting information or contradicting instructions when it goes to to the players. So I don't know. I really don't know. But for me, he's not the coach at the moment. But yeah, then I heard others saying that, hey, why are we not getting Steve back? I'm like, whoa, 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 guys, whoa, whoa. Let's just take a step back. A step back. You want Steve Barker based on him using young players, converting young players into be well-known powerhouse players, or you want Steve Barker because he has won a cup. So based on what that you say that you want Steve Barker, can Steve Barker coach a team of stars? I'm not saying that he can't. Can he coach a team of stars? Coach experienced players, because the pressure at Stellenbosch and the pressure at Kaizer Chiefs is not the same. The spotlight is not the same. So when you say that you're hiring him based on what? What is the criteria again? I'm going back to the question. What is the criteria that we are after these coaches, or that we are scanning these coaches? Is it winning trophies, and which he just won his first trophy? Aren't you looking for a coach who has won a league, who has done several times, whether it's local or it's overseas? I mean, Pirates fans are so frustrated at their current coach. They say, no, we are tired of winning trophies. Yes, it's good that you're winning trophies, but we want to challenge for the big fish, which is the league. And they want the coach gone. Aren't you going to get to that as well? We say, okay, sharp, we hear you, Steve. You're getting this trophy, you're getting that trophy. But when are you getting us a big fish? So I don't think Steve might be the ideal person at the moment, because we've never seen him coaching a big club. We've never seen him coaching big name players. We've never seen him coaching in a big team, in a team that has high profile players. We don't know how we would cope with that. We don't know. So I would say still maintain that we need to go for Pito. If not Pito, we need to go for Mangoba. If not Mangoba, Pito and Mangoba. If not those two, I don't know. I really don't know. That's where our scouting comes in, where now they need to go overseas. They go to Africa. They go to all these countries looking for a proper coach. I mean, they've received CVs already of these coaches. What are they doing? Who's sitting down and looking at the philosophy of those coaches? What have they won? But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. You know, with me, it's not my word that matters. Your word matter as well. I don't have the final say. We all have the final say. Remember, I said this is our community. Let's continue to build. But as for me, I'm out, guys. Thank you so much for your love, support. FC Amakhosi channel. Love you. Bye.